anyway. So it's not really anyone's fault that it turned out this way. They're just both that good that they just keep running into each other. So we're seeing Terry versus Samus. I get it. I can imagine Terry is just a little easier than Hazia because he got just that little bit extra ability to deal with zoning out. And they're both basically Street Fighter characters, you know, because Terry's in Street Fighter 6 now, and Samus basically is. So I'm not going to elaborate on why. I'm just going to let your imagination fill in the blanks there. But anyway. The tie on PS2, the classic. This is what you expect. I can't imagine this is particularly favourable to either character, so that's a good hit on stage. Yeah, while this very set has happened maybe a million times at this point, you would have thought Super Has hit. I'm not convinced because I feel like not. Yeah, I mean, Samus is a total 100%. Yeah, that's definitely what I meant by that. I mean, when you think about it, Samus does have a fireball, and she does have, kind of, doesn't really have that approaching option, no, but of course, be my guest.
Hello everyone.
Speak up, we gotta hear you.
Hello everyone.
No, you don't gotta be close to the mic, you're just gonna have your voice be audible, as it were. So, what do we think?
He's a bit screwed this time. He's stuck down. Can't really reset.
I think that is a misunderstanding of how the game works. But ignoring that, as you can see, Jab Jab up B just about to take it off the top. Yes,
like a silly privileged character.
Well, I think you could say that about both of these characters and a lot of the high tier, top tier characters in this game. But I thought, oh, that's a very nice fight. That is gonna be such a relief for NUTLORD now, because you never want Terry Bogard close to go at all. That's why things get a bit scary. So early shots like that are always exactly what you want to get.
No, one of the cheese of his own cream.
Of course, I mean, that's the name of the game here. It's cheese your opponent before they can cheese you, but the damage comes out, racking out on both players as soon as they get any sort of neutral in. They're both at basically kill percent now. I wouldn't be surprised for either character to get a good forward smash and end the shot. And speaking of which, damage once again coming out.
I looked away for 1 second, and all of a sudden, PizzaTime's getting back in the game.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Oh, the jump is gone, and that's just straight up gonna kill.
That's very silly.
That was a bad game.
I feel like it's either like I feel like usually we're in NUTLORD's not NUTLORD, in Samus Terry. I feel like it would usually just be like Terry fights to get in the whole game, but then when he gets in, he just kills you. But NUTLORD specifically, he's trying to get in himself. He wants to scrap with Terry for some reason, and it's working out.
That's just the player NUTLORD is. You don't really see. Hello.
I've been saying it the whole time.
That's true. Oh yeah, so you got confirmation from Lewis himself. That's Samus speaking back to Shoto, which is nice. Either way.
This is like a bad short. Like it's a good at a shield. Actually, that's a weird thing. Why does Samus OP actually function more like a DP than Ken is actually a DP?
Because he needs it, I guess. Either way, we're on a smaller stage this time, which I think is definitely the right call. PizzaTime wants to get in. However, the issue isn't entirely getting in, because as you said, NUTLORD's the kind of player who approaches a lot more than the average Samus, because how you would expect this matchup to play out is that NUTLORD is just zoning with charge shot and Zang, or just keeping him at a distance. But instead we're seeing a lot of up the out shields, because what's happening is that is actually finding an in. And NUTLORD is just then saying, no, you're not being safe enough, I will just keep you out, and then I will approach when I feel like it.
The stage just became a cage, because this tiny stage, he has go, there's no escaping him now.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. When he's not getting those early shots like we saw last game, Go is on deck. And when Go is on deck, things are a lot scarier, because the kill confirms are just insane. But once again, it does require that he's actually in. He does require he finds those hits, and he doesn't get down kills. It's a lot harder than you might think.
NUTLORD so expertly plays both the close range, but also the mid range. You know, zoning with Zers and charge shots, but still not running away. He plays sort of like a bait and punish. He waits for you to come to him and punishes accordingly.
I'd say he plays Samus a lot like Captain Falcon is all about using a movement to find that grab and then just murder your opponent when planted. I mean, obviously, he doesn't just find grab, he finds, you know, dash attack, he finds side B sometimes. The point is, it's all about baiting and then pushing your advantage as far as you can. And I think NUTLORD plays Samus in a very, very similar way. Like, I feel like NUTLORD uses charge shot more to try to bait options than to actually zone.
I would agree. NUTLORD is like one step away from being Konari. You know the Samus who kind of just moves on everyone and doesn't actually run away. I would recommend them. They both feel they're a very movement heavy Samus.
I have seen a movement heavy Samus clips on my Twitter before, so that might be the one. Though NUTLORD doesn't do fancy movement all that much. He just fucks around with like going in your mind in other ways, like using jab primarily, using charge shot, showing you.
Here it is. There's the jab.
There's that jab we love to see.
It feels so disrespectful whenever NUTLORD jab too. It's just like this jab. That's disgusting.
That is one of the most fucked up confirms in the game. I would argue it is not quite as fucked up as charge shot F smash, which is simply shouldn't exist under any capacity. But ignoring that, we need to acknowledge that it does exist and it is stupid. NUTLORD is cool. Yeah, NUTLORD is cool. I don't think Siski's cool. I don't think. Let me think of Samus. What UK Samus are there? There's like Dengus. Yeah, they used to. I don't know if Rambos still plays. There's Rambos.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the others anyway. I haven't seen Bengus do anything recently.
Yeah.
No offense, Bengus. I'm so. Oh yeah, Naventure.
Oh yeah, there's Naventure. Naventure's a good. That other Samus from Midlands, I think it is. Or is it Samus from Midlands?
Sham.
Oh yeah, there is Sham. I wasn't thinking of Sham. I forget that Sham plays a good character now.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the Pezza Jr.
Yeah, he'll come back eventually, don't worry. Either way, speaking of coming back, PizzaTime was going to do a reverse PO here.
That was good.
So, yeah.
Don't forget, he did it in his last set. He got the reverse 3-0 on Toad. A simple switch to Sam.
Yeah, I'm surprised to still see the Terry out, if anything. As Delfino was saying earlier, inside here is well known for that Kazuya. And Kazuya would be pushing advantage a lot better. Kazuya would be getting the electric wing rod burst and air drop where Terry doesn't quite do all that. Now, because the problem I feel like is Terry is a lot more explosive once he has go, but he's just not maintaining go for all that long at all, if ever. Which is, well, speaking of which, go is on deck now. So he does have a lead for the first time I can recall in this set, which is a big deal here. So let's see what PizzaTime can do with this.
Quick punish. Unfortunate. There it goes.
It could come back.
Nice SDI. Very nice SDI, I'm assuming.
I
just fell out.
Yeah, I think what happened there was just shielding. How will we get off ledge here? We have great difficulty. That's not quite gonna carry, but almost is a bit fucked. How will he get back to stage after losing your jump? Like that, that was so difficult. He can get back to the ledge, but how can he get back to stage?
It feels like whenever PizzaTime's on stage, it's like he's trapped in the cage with NUTLORD's trapped in the cage with him, but whenever it's off stage, NUTLORD, he's having the time of his life. He doesn't have to fully interact. He doesn't have to commit to anything. This is the NUTLORD way.
It's really difficult because Terry's recovery is just not threatening at all, and none of his buttons snap to ledge, so it's pretty easy to just edge guard him, no problem. And then he's a big man with short range, trying to get off of ledge with no ability off the body.
I think if you're a character who has to go off stage to challenge Terry, it can be scary because you've got his down B, and there's so many hitboxes. But when you can just sit around and that's that's 50%.
Yep.
When you can just sit around and throw bombs and ledge trap, there's nothing you can do. You can just pray as Terry. You just have to hope that you survive another round and don't get put back off stage. But here he is still in the NUTLORD blend.
Things were looking a lot better for PizzaTime just a minute ago, but now there's going to have to be a lot of work put in just to win this game. This is very much looking like a 3-0 to the NUTLORD right now.
If you can just take that stock, one down,
Okay.
one down tilt, and that's all we need.
Buster Wolf on deck, Power Guys are on deck, Go is just here, and as long as that's fair, he preps a lot of damage every time he gets a neutral in, every time neutrals even in play can just try to get a Power Geyser. Cheeky Buster Wolf, although we have seen before that Cheeky Buster Wolf is not necessarily the play. It is the least safe move on shield I could possibly think of. Speaking of Buster Wolf, this is the damage we're looking for. This is the save control we are looking for. Power Geyser would do it if he gets right read. Oh, speaking of Power Geyser, there we go, PizzaTime. Starting what could be the beginning of reverse 3-0. That was huge for the set and the PizzaTime's bracket run.
I'm very sad about that.
Why?
PizzaTime's a legend, but that's not okay. That's not a thing that should be happening in my Super Smash Bros.
Coach? Well, we live in reality when that is what happens and what exists, and as long as that is what happens, it's deserved, I guess.
I do like though, he knew his win con. As soon as he got that goal, he knew what he needed to do to win the game, and he put himself in just the right positions, and he did just the right things to claw it back. I have nothing but respect for him.
Yeah, while I agree that he was using Go very intelligently there by the last goal, and that is the factor which made him win, that was the X factor, as you say, I feel like when he doesn't have Go, things are going really south. As soon as NUTLORD gets an early start, I think he's playing a bit too impatient in neutral. He's just trying to find any hits he can, and NUTLORD can very much take this as far as he can.
It's when as soon as the onus to approach is on PizzaTime, I feel like that's what's going to be struggling. You know, he's feeling the need to approach aggressively instead of sit back, not taking his time with the control.
And we've been seeing this up the out shield the entire set. It's been working out so well because he keeps trying to hit shield and it's just not safe. And that is a frame 4 out shield option, so basically anything you use here is going to get hit by it. And unfortunately, Terry does not have many tools to space around it, even if it's not that big. But I'll tell you what's big, getting a kill like that from down air, just catching the jump. Of course, this is still a deficit of 108%, but Go is now on deck, so how long that deficit will last is up to Jack's discretion.
That was SDI, making sure that you can't just die in one interaction and then taking an early stop. Well, not early stop. Making sure he doesn't die so early, removing Go from the battlefield.
Ooh, this is where damage comes. Will we see the cheese?
That looks like death.
That is actually death.
Unfortunate.
No.
PizzaTime can play